This is the quick feed chain sharpener in action. I'm going to get you set up and I'll demonstrate the proper way to mount the chain in the sharpener, and I'll point out a few things to watch out for in what's really a very easy and straightforward process. Before you begin, be sure you have your eye and ear protection handy. Once you've assembled the saw chain sharpener, clamp it to the work table. We'll make a few adjustments so it'll fit your chain. Start with a clean chain. Get a degreaser and follow the directions. A clean chain allows you to keep track as you grind the teeth. It also allows you to inspect the chain for wear and damage. Put the chain in the turret with the cutters pointing towards the grinding wheel. Let's stop here. From this view, we see the advantage of the mounting board. The chain hangs clear off both ends of the turret and is unobstructed by the edge of the work surface, even while the turret is turned. Let's see how that works. You can start grinding on the left side or the right side. I'm starting on the right, which means I'll pivot the chain carrier around towards me and watch the angle at the base. Slide the chain stop back until it drops in behind a right side cutter, then slide it all the way forward till it stops. On a new sharpener, that motion can be herky. I fix that by putting a little oil in this bar right here. The chain should be held snugly by this spring. You can tighten that with this screw. Now it's just a matter of getting the chain position set. You start with the first tooth, and all the others behind it will be just right. Here's how. This is the chain stop adjustment. It's behind that first tooth and it's been jammed all the way forward till it stops. Bring the grinding wheel over till there's contact between the leading edge of that tooth and the grinding wheel. There should not be contact on the back side of the grinding wheel and the raker. You can fine-tune that relationship with the chain stop adjustment knob that's on top of the chain stop. This is where you find the grinding angle if you don't know what it is. Pivot the grinding wheel over until it contacts the cutter. Watch the angle between the leading edge of the cutter and the grinding wheel. Pivot the chain carrier until they're parallel. That's the angle. Lock it in, and you can write that information down on your mounting board for future reference. Set the depth of cut with the depth stop screw. Set the screw so the grinding wheel drops into the gullet, makes contact, but no deeper. Slide the chain stop back till it drops in behind the next right side cutter. If it doesn't, adjust that interval with this screw. Advance it till it stops. Double check your other settings and mark that cutter as your starting tooth. Turn the wheel by hand and inspect it to make sure it isn't damaged. Double check the nut to make sure it's tight. Now you're ready to plug it in and grind. Before you start grinding, get your eye protection and your earplugs. Now if your cutters are really dull and need a lot of grinding, don't grind it all at once. Grind a little and move on. Go all the way around the chain for multiple cycles, or else you risk overheating the cutter and spoiling the temper or breaking the wheel. When you're finished with the right side, flip the angle and do the other side. Remember to grind the same amount. When you're finished, if you're not going to use the chain right away, remember to re-oil it. That, my friends, is the quick feed chain sharpener from Garrett Wade. It's a great way to save money by sharpening your own chain, and most importantly, you'll be working safely and more efficiently.